Rollins has arrived.
The outfits, the outrageousness.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Authority from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
He's arrogant, he's abrasive, but he's also really freaking good.
And he has the titles and main events to prove it.
The visionary hauls so much drip, the water level rises wherever he goes.
But here's the thing, that's all a part of his mind games. If the opposition is thinking about Seth's outfit or his dancing, they aren't thinking about the match.
Things are about to get good.
And his opponent, representing the industry from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal Batista!
Now this is the one competitor I can really get behind. Look how humble.
Eyes checked. They're totally intolerable. Or is it opposite day again? Yeah, you guys never tell me.
If it is, you're good.
He is about to face what some call the gatekeeper of this industry.
Well, anyone who thinks they're any good has to prove it first against Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins set for... bear hug, squeak!
The bear hug cinched in. Gotta find a way out and catch your breath.
Look at this, no quit whatsoever, raining down elbows and escaping the bear hug.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Sling blade!
Rollins with a schoolboy
Oh, using the knee.
Oh, stomping away. Ooh, that hurt. Rollins is looking unstoppable.
Yeah, Seth is really grinding the opposition down.
Knee right to the face. Oh, man. He thinks he has it. And he breaks the count quickly.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Whoa, leaping through the air.
Heading up, he's thinking big.
If this lands, it's over.
Steer clear of that.
Down opponent. And a double axe handle smash.
The adrenaline is pumping.
Kick to the midsection.
I think I know what's next.
Batista bomb!
Seth for the win.
The cover. What a kick out. I don't believe it.
What a kick out. I can't believe what we're seeing from Seth Rollins tonight.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this. He's trying to intimidate his opponent one more time, but he's got to strike soon. Uh-oh.
Face first.
Rollins might need to adapt a little better after that.
Oh, look at this power. Look at this strength.
Superhuman. Military press slam.
Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
Yeah, Rollins has hit a roadblock here. So much damage inflicted.
Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex. Oh, strong impact.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
What a counter by Rollins.
And Seth is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this.
Big time spine buster. Could lead to a big time win.
Kick to the midsection.
I think I know what's next.
Batista bomb.
Big opportunity for him now.
2 count. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Amazing resilience on display from Seth Rollins. How did Rollins kick out?
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men?
There's the forearm.
And there's the cover. Fights out at 2.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Here we go. Inverted DDT. Fight. He may be in a bad way here.
Yeah, Rollins at this stage getting visions of winding this battle down.
Vicious right forearm.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, boy. German suplex released.
You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position he's in.
Oh, and Rollins. Here comes Seth. Sling blade.
Rollins in.
Will it be?
I think so.
Yeah, no. He doesn't get the 3.
How?
Now that'll do some serious damage. Amazing sequence from Rollins.
And Seth's going deep into his playbook, pulling out every technique he's got to try and lock down the win.
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
Looking to grind the features off their face across the top rope.
Oh, man.
Does he get him here? Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their wells to keep this match going.
And he wants nothing to do with any of that. He climbs into the ring.
Oh, meet the backside of an elbow. Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
This has been a colossal battle to this point. No superstar is showing signs of backing down.
We are seeing all their best on display, but it might just come down to who can take advantage of a pivotal mistake.
Oh, watch this, fellas.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Ooh, well measured.
Oh, no.
Oh, not to the belly.
Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex! Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
Rollins has to devise a new plan.
Are we going to see it?
All tied up. Both arms locked up.
And takes the exhaustive win.
Here is your winner, the Animal, Batista!
And things didn't go quite as Seth Rollins had planned tonight.
This is definitely no laughing matter for Rollins.
And his chorus has definitely been muted tonight.
Are you A-Town down, Corey?
All day.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory!
Who could forget when Austin Theory beat John Cena at WrestleMania? And in case you forget, I'll remind you every time.
When you have a rise like Theory has, every match presents a major test in your career.
And he's passed every one of those tests so far. Unfortunately, there are too many doubters and haters who fail to realize just how talented Austin is. Is this man truly ready for Braun Breaker, a superstar who was bred for success? This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
And his opponent, representing the Authority from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker!
Breaker broke down the damn door and has terrorized the competition during his young career.
Just look at Breaker's face. The intensity of this man is palpable.
Braun looks ready to completely annihilate the opposition.
And we kick things off with Braun Breaker, son and nephew of a pair of Hall of Famers, but fast becoming a powerhouse in his own right.
If you could bottle potential up and put it in a human being, you'd get someone like Braun Breaker. He's got his dad's natural ability, his uncle's genetic freakishness. It's easy to see why Breaker's asserted himself so quickly. The kid's undeniable.
Perhaps some of that potential will be realized tonight.
And across the ring from him, you've got Austin Theory.
From the top, diving double axe handle. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
Oh, he retaliates. Powerless position to be in right now.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Oh, kick right to the back. Look at this. Oh, God.
That was an absolutely haphazard, uncalculated risk.
And I have no doubt they're going to pay dearly for it.
Punch lands. Leaving himself open here. Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex!
Like they say, what goes up must come down, and that was a long way down.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring. And when you think of Braun Breaker, you really think of potential. Does he have a singular attribute he should lean on in this match?
I got two for you, Cole. Power and natural ability.
This could be it. Cover. No, he punched the shoulder before three.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
It's hard enough to do a moonsault from the ropes, but standing next to your opponent, now that's something else.
Jarring impact.
Right in the mouth of Morales.
Right in the face.
My God.
Vicious right forearm. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Crash landing powerbomb.
Now that's what you call impact. Check out this display of power by Braun Breaker way overhead. Boom! Military press power slam.
Braun might have brought this to a close.
Three, no, a 2 count.
What? How on earth did Theory manage to kick out of that? I cannot believe what we are seeing out of him tonight.
Believe it, Saxton.
And Breaker has to be wondering just what it's going to take to end this. How far does he have to go? Brainbuster of the knee.
Theory showing what it looks like to be on top of the world and on top of your game.
Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut too.
Theory's got a plan to end this. Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
And he saw that coming from Braun. Well, I guess when you're told you're the guy, you start thinking you're the guy because Theory is looking cocky as hell.
Just disrespectful.
ascends to the top.
His eyes are fixated. He's looking to end this.
From the top, jump kick, missile style. Measuring. Oh, face stop.
Nice counter from Breakker.
Connecting with a standing moonsault.
Counters that. Wrapping the arm over that top rope, punishing their opponent. There's a fisherman suplex. The end for Breakker is looking inevitable here.
Theory with a kick to the midsection, tying his opponent up. Breakker doesn't know where he is.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. Major, major win. That'll change his career tonight.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory!
A bitter loss here for Braun Breakker.
This is just going to drive Breakker crazy. This is not a guy who can just accept losing a match.
Here comes the Queen! Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution.
Listen, it was Charlotte who only took a couple months after her debut to win her first championship here in WWE, and Charlotte hasn't looked back since. One of the most dominant forces the women's division has ever seen. Rhea Ripley.
The Eradicator is here.
Messing with Rhea Ripley is just plain dangerous. Her power, her intensity, and her complete lack of remorse makes her a one-of-a-kind threat.
What's really scary is it seems like Rhea is only getting stronger, more lethal. She's deadlier today than she was even just yesterday.
I don't know how you can't be nervous when you are prepared for the match of your...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
The crowning jewel of the women's division being contested here.
The final moments to focus on the prize before turning your attention on the competition.
WWE Women's Championship on the line here in this one. A lot of history with this title, and tonight, no doubt, these superstars hope to make history all over again.
Who will stake claim to the top of the division? Who will walk away with the gold around their waist?
She adjusts it and reverses it.
Two-handed choke slam.
This is not going to be good.
Relentless.
That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last.
Just going all out with every blow.
Big forearm. Firm control. Wicked kick to the face. What the leg?
The leg toss.
It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that.
Tossing them aside.
How about the strength of the champ? Just flinging off the challenger.
Corey, as supremely talented as both of these young women are, Charlotte obviously has the experience advantage. How do you think that's going to play into things between herself and Rhea in this matchup?
It's true that everything Rhea's done in her career, Charlotte's done 5 times over. The more punishment you inflict on Charlotte, the more punishment she throws back your way. So this one's going to be an uphill battle for Rhea. Either way you slice it.
Here's a pin for the title.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Roundhouse on the mark. Oh, look at this. Showing off with a big flex. And then a
stomp right to the back.
She scurries out of there. She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems. Oh, my God. And Charlotte
machine the knee there. Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
And no remorse was shown towards Ripley as she absorbed that attack.
Elbow drop. Using the elbow to escape the attack. Flair moved at the right time.
Hard to fight off that move from the genetically superior Charlotte Flair. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Oh, there's the old...
A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte.
Ripley can't escape this pressure.
Lock it in, the Dragon Sleeper! Well, this one...
Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Ooh, what a forearm club. Just caught flush.
Square impact across the shoulder.
And a slap, too.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Oh, stop right to the hand.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically. Big elbow.
Those last hits rattled the champ.
That's the sort of merciless attack we've come to expect from Charlotte.
Nice first off the knee.
Middle rope forearm on point.
Rhea's taking the advantage here.
Rhea showing off that. Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power.
Submission locked in.
Michael.
She is determined to escape.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection by Charlotte.
You can have a new champion. Cover. What in the world?
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away.
But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the corner.
And Charlotte will have to go back to the drawing board and try and get things back where she wants them. Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
Uh-oh. Alley-oop. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. No, kick out at two.
She just will not go away.
A handstand
Into the knee drop. Nothing Charlotte loves.
and she'll back it up soon enough.
And she finds an answer to Charlotte. Uh-oh.
We're going to see it.
Power. Sit down. Power bomb.
Ripley has her sights set on her opponent now.
Snapmare over. Look out.
What a knee.
Isolating their opponent's arm and
And a series of vicious stomps. And a slap for the exclamation point.
This is not...
Watch your face. Inverted Alabama slam.
Counter by Charlotte. Body slam. Going into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion. New champion.
And she thwarts the pin attempt in one.
Amazing effort by her. Just brutalizing her opponent here.
She did her homework there. Here's the pin to retain. No, championship match continues.
I she actually kicked out?
Face first off the knee. Feats of strength, feats of athleticism. This match has it all. Expect nothing less from Charlotte and Ripley.
Rhea Ripley locking in the prism trap.
The prism trap is in.
I'm not sure there's anything she can do here. Rhea Ripley defends the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley!
She successfully defends her crown.
She just made a statement with this defense. She will fight tooth and nail to keep her title around her waist.
And here's the man, The Miz, who is one of the most accomplished stars in the history of WWE.
Just one of the many reasons why he is the A-lister.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
Think for a moment about all the great adversity Miz has had to overcome in his career. He has been stalked by maniacs. He's had his manhood questioned, and he is constantly put in harm's way.
Well, I have no sympathy for The Miz. It's about time he gets humbled.
Shouldn't be humbled, he should be celebrated as a man, as a competitor, and beloved by all.
Are you guys ready?
And his opponent, representing the industry, from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 226 pounds, MJF!
You know, this industry was built on respect between competitors. But when this individual hits the ring, all niceties fly out the window.
So what? There's nothing wrong with being about serious. There's no time for please and thank you. Sometimes I wish you'd fly out a window.
He's got to watch his back because The Miz is ruthless and rarely walks alone.
Miz always looks to humiliate and embarrass.
The steel cage is looming around our competitors. The door's shut, the gloves are off. No choice but to go through your opponent. Jack.
We're off to see the Measure of Oz. Byron, come on, get with it.
He's determined to make it to the top of the cage here, guys.
Fortitude being tested with every step.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Nasty impact.
He takes a painful fall from the cage.
Got to be more aware of your opponent.
Into the cover. Gets the shoulder up and one.
A truly impressive kick out this late.
Oh, the arm's trapped.
A slam.
Nice strong head scissors application. And now the elbow's vicious.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Miz turns it around.
When you're in a steel cage, there's not exactly a lot of real estate to play with, which is why you have to know how to use the cage to your advantage, because otherwise, it is absolutely not your friend.
How do you suggest they do that, Corey?
Push your opponent into the steel, throw him into it, grind him into it. Honestly, we've seen some inventive things in these matches, and I'm sure these superstars will think of even more things to do with their surroundings.
And a hellacious fall from the cage.
Oof, kind of a rough landing.
And that's what you got to expect in a steel cage match, Saxton.
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
Boom.
Stomping down. Now he's been put on the defensive.
Yeah, Miz saw the opportunity and did not hesitate.
Looking. Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. Great wherewithal on the counter. Oh, this isn't pretty.
Uh-oh, pump handle applied. What's coming next?
Awesome driver. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Tap out. Do it now. Live to fight another day.
Time to hit the panic button.
And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Look at him. Pride and poise personified.
Oh, saw it coming.
Well-placed kick.
Big forearm.
Hooked up. DDT.
This could be it. Cover for the win.
And the count doesn't even begin.
How did he do that? Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Insulting.
Oh, ouch. Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
And Miz gets stopped in his tracks.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. No more holding back, going all out now.
Getting the better of that exchange.
The Miz about to craft an epic finale.
This is it. This is going to be it.
Skull-crushing finale. Miz can taste it now.
Cover.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, The Miz!
And somehow, some way, we have a winner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
Take a bow, Miz. You earned it.
Boy, The Miz is really enjoying this win. We get it. You're awesome.
Shawn Michaels has arrived.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Authority from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels!
You are looking at maybe the very best sports entertainer in the world today. The Viper, ready to strike.
And introducing the challenger, representing the industry from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Think about the journey this man has had, from the blue chip legacy prospect to the legend killer to eventually world champion.
Or what about all the allies and enemies that Randy Orton has made along the way? And he's beaten just about all of them, allies included.
The Viper has consumed everything in his path. Randy Orton may just be the greatest of all time.
There is no question, Randy Orton is one of the most vicious competitors we've ever seen.
I agree, Saxton, and his venom is as potent as ever. Orton knows how to debilitate any opponent.
Once the fangs come out, Orton aims for the kill. Make way for the head of the table.
I think we can all agree we are seeing a once-in-a-lifetime competitor.
And introducing the champion, representing the Bloodline from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
I've been at this table for decades, and I've never seen a competitor this dominant.
Month in, month out, Reigns continues to dominate.
Yeah, but think about this, Corey. The man who finally puts a loss in Roman's record will become immortal.
It's bold of you to think he'll even lose.
Well, even with the competition at this level, you might be right. just can't help but be in awe of the Tribal Chief.
I agree, Saxton. This man has truly earned his spot at the head of the table. Hoping that handoff to the referee won't be the last time he sees his championship.
The most glorious title in the world of sports entertainment. The right to be called a champion is at stake here in this triple threat match. Danger looming everywhere with Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, and Roman Reigns.
You always have to keep your head on a swivel in a triple threat match, but when a title's on the line, you really need to be on your game. Champion's advantage flies right out the window here.
That is absolutely right, Corey. In a match like this,
Into the pin attempt. Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
showing his determination there with that kick out. I think that one busted Roman Reigns open.
Solid contact from the Viper.
Puts their opponent's legs.
Ouch! That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Set up for the Russian leg sweep.
Nicely.
Oh, with authority. Corey, what's your best shot at winning in a no disqualification match?
You lean into the stipulation and leave no stone unturned. Use everything at your disposal to get the win. Otherwise, what's the point?
Down on the shoulder. Elbow drop.
Piercing. As the arm bars stretch in. Punishing stretch. Can't lift anyone at that shoulder. Keeps getting worked on. And Shawn Michaels looking for support from the crowd.
Reigns with a schoolboy, not done yet. Lifted up his opponent and slamming him down into a powerbomb.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Inverted backbreaker.
Ow! Gets out of there in a hurry. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Can't prepare your face for that.
The challenger's looking shaken.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Just disrespectful. Well, this could also light a fire under you. Make you fight even harder. Oh, directly to the neck. Boom.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh.
Boom.
Oh, my God. On the back for the title. And he breaks up the count. Counters the Viper's attack.
HBK connects.
Using the rope to their advantage.
Attacking the arm.
Seems like the champ might have a pretty clear strategy in mind here, going after the arm.
Shoulder tackle.
He saw it coming, taking advantage.
Oh, my God. Look at this. Just unloading. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Roman Reigns so dominant.
It's just a matter of time now.
This one should have been over, but he breaks the hold.
Slam! What impact.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cover by the challenger. The champion with his shoulder up before two.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
A bad
Now that is why they're the champ.
That could have been it right there.
Big forearm from behind. Beautiful neck breaker.
Orton with great ring awareness.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Across the throat. Look at this, just unloading. And here's the pin, title on the line. Here we go.
He kicks out at two.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Blink and you'll miss it. Power slam by Orton.
Death press.
Raining down right hands. Clothesline. High crotch locked in. Boom, teardrop suplex.
Highly effective.
And more to come. Oof. A powerful grip by Roman. Oh, what an uppercut.
Vicious right forearm.
Out of nowhere.
Does he miss him?
He kicks out somehow.
The champion's shot is palpable.
The champ will have to dig deeper now.
And this match is still not over. Orton is seething at that kick out. Able to counter.
Caught with a clothesline.
And these guys are trying to prove they belong in the main event, that they are on top of the mountain here.
Big-time confidence leading to big-time matches. I love it.
Reigns had that scouted. Placed into the corner. Had the Viper scouted.
Power slam.
Out of the ring. What's his plan here?
Shades of the REC dub as a candlestick is introduced to the proceedings. Ooh, and the damage is just...
For the championship! He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count? It's stunning. Ooh.
Now a pin for the championship. Kicking out in time.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
This one is headed outside, guys.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
There he goes, right into the corner.
Oh, what a right hand! The champion into the cover! And the champ stands tall once again.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
Crucial victory as he retains the title.
What a title defense for him tonight. He came in with that unshakable champion mentality.